Hello and welcome to the 2015-16 Somerville High School Girls Varsity Basketball season. My name is Jeff Argenziano. I'm filling in for your regular play-by-play man Todd Harmon tonight. But tonight we have a new addition to Educational Channel 15, a new addition to the broadcast of Somerville High School Girls Varsity Basketball, the Lady Highlanders, but not an unfamiliar face to Somerville High School. It is the one and only Braden Moriarty. Welcome, Braden, to Educational Channel 15.
Thank you. Yes. It is a familiar face, but it is an unfortunate face as well. I apologize to all my students. I'm looking forward to calling the games this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to see what the team's going to bring out. And, they're coming off a tough loss to Weston, but they get their home opener tonight against the Lady Mustangs of Medford, and I can't wait to see the tip-off. Let's get going here. Come on.
And it's the defending GBL champion, two-time defending GBL champion, Medford Mustangs.
Doesn't scare me.
Their head coach, Leo Burke. You're not scared at all. But you should be scared of Nicole Veely right now. Ooh. In her 10th year as athletic director, here is her starting fives.
Boston League opponent, the Mustangs of Medford High School. Somerville leads the way in assuring sporting events are safe and enthusiastic. Give honor and respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, families, and fans by appreciating outstanding plays by all teams and athletes, supporting decisions by coaches and officials, showing you are a role model on the court and in the stands, using only positive language and gestures, removing your hat and remain standing for the entire national anthem, and entering and exiting areas safely. Not doing your part to assure Somerville athletic events are safe and positive may result in being told to leave or being banned from local sporting events. And now the starting lineups for the Mustangs. Number 5, a senior forward, Lashia Sinestar. Number 11, a senior guard, Gigi Braga. Number 13, a junior forward, Destiny Fitzgerald. Number 22, a junior forward, Abby McCarthy. And number 33, a senior forward, Ashley Esner. Medford is coached by Mr. Leo Burke. And now your starting lineups for the Somerville Highlanders. Starting at guard, a senior number 2, Evelyn Ayala. Starting at guard, a sophomore number 20, Jennifer Cremoni. Starting at forward, a senior number 24, Brooke Mativier. Starting at center, a senior number 12, Tamika Michael. And starting at guard, a sophomore, number 5, Melina Pimentel. Your Highlanders are coached by Mr. Paul O'Halloran. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Running back, your starting five for Medford, Lakeisha, Gigi, Fitzgerald, McCarthy, and Eisner. Somerville, Ayala, Cremoni, Brooke, Tamika, and Pimentel, Melena. Your Highlanders are currently 7-1, as Braden mentioned earlier. Paul O'Halloran comes into the season with a 25-37 record. This is his 4th season as the Somerville Lady Highlander head coach. Made the tournament his first 2 years. Missed the tournament last year with a 2-18 record, so they're looking to capitalize on that, Braden, this year.
Well, you know, it's not hard to do better than 2-18. So you know, you set the standards and you set the goals for the season to, you know, just to come out and be competitive. You got to hope that you know, you get out there and you run and gun. You space the floor a little bit. And I'm excited to see exactly what Paul O'Halloran has in store for us and what he's going to throw out here on the court.
Losing 3 main seniors last year, Andrea Arreo, Haley Williams, and Alyssa Hatchie. Hatchie and Williams are sitting behind us.
Oh, hey.
And they were prominent roles last year in the scoring, rebounding. Your officials tonight, your referee is Leslie Boucher, and your umpire is Chris Ramsdahl, right in front of the table. Your tap will be Tamika against number 33, Eisenor. New uniforms for the Highlanders this year, Braden.
They're snazzy.
Yeah, a little more prominent, the Somerville name, and the number is huge in the front, whereas before they were about, you need a magnifying glass to see the number and name.
Well, that's helpful. Let's ball.
Tap won by Brooke in Somerville. Brooke dribbles on the left side, finds Pimentel at the top of the key. Coming out in man is Medford, over to Evelyn, brings it to the top of the key. Brooke, up fake, dribbles right, over to Evelyn, baseline jump shot. Rebound to Eisner.
Ooh, decent defense coming up the court there.
Almost a steal by, and the ever vocal Leo Burke, way out of the coach's box, but referees for some reason decide to not acknowledge that. Leo Burke, a 2 straight GBL champion head coach, 4 in the last 6 years, so he's earned some of that respect there, Braden.
Yeah, if you're good, you get to be loud. That's one of the things. It's always okay as long as you're good.
Gigi inbounds into the paint. Out of bounds, off Medford, goes Somerville way.
Great defense there. Down there in the post. Tamika throwing it around. Gotta like that. Now I'm interested to see how quickly they're able to bring it up against this
pressure,
press.
yeah, with some huge Destiny Fitzgerald. Ball off Eisner's leg. Brooke taps out of bounds, and right at the front of the press is Destiny Fitzgerald. That's got to be intimidating there.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough matchup for anybody who has to go into the paint with number 33 down there, Ashley Eisner.
Turnover on Evelyn as she drives on the left side of the court. She needs to get proper footwork because they're going to count on her ball handling all year. Gigi bringing the ball up. Pimentel greets her at half court. Looking for Stack, but Brooks got a tough matchup here. Guard with Destiny in the low block.
Ooh, nice double team down there.
And they're gonna look. That's a travel, but foul will be on Brooke. Hard matchup for Brooke in the low paint.
Yeah, you know, sitting down there and trying to face up against number 33, Ashley Eisner. You know, that's going to be tough. I mean, it's a really hard matchup for Brooke. But the thing is you don't have much bigger bodies on the bench.
No. That's the one thing this team is lacking, the size. We have no player taller than Tamika on the bench.
I'm interested, what I like seeing is how tight they're playing. I mean, they're actually fighting through picks, which, you know, is great for the start of the game. They just have to keep it up.
The starting center from last year, Gabby Thompson, is down in the JV team, trying to stabilize the center position there.
Ooh.
1 for 2, 1 free throw. Fitzgerald is a relative of Ed Bean, the father of former All-Star and current St. Michael's future All-American Indira Ivora.
Oh, lazy pass.
Tipped out of bounds, goes Somerville's way. Lost it out of bounds.
It was an aggressive move, but it backfired on him. Turnover.
Turnover on Lakeisha. Now the ball is up to Pimentel. You have a 3-guard offense here. Cremoni, Pimentel, and Evelyn can all bring the ball up.
And it's good, and it's nice to see that Tamika can work out on the perimeter, coming out on top of the key.
They're running the flex. Here we go for 3.
Bang!
Evelyn starts off the home season with a 3. With a 3-1 lead now for Somerville.
And traveling.
And Lakeisha is having a lot of trouble there. 2 turnovers, subs immediately. Number 10, Arnold, into the game for Medford. Evelyn brings the ball up over half court, greeted by Gigi. Gigi comes out. Still running the flex.
For a center, I like to see that she can get out there and.
Three-point shooting offensive attack. Jump ball. Possession goes to Medford.
There you go. Gotta like the hustle.
So we credit Pimentel with the rebound and gets tied up. Possession arrow now switches over to Somerville. I'd like to get rid of the possession arrow.
Oh, nobody likes the possession arrow, Jeff. I mean, it's from olden times, really.
Exactly.
That really should have been Somerville's ball.
McCarthy in the low block to Eisner for 2 as they tie up the game in 3.
Yeah, that low post defense is really going to be
Traveled
something.
by Brooke. Brooke's got to be ready. You got to, as a senior at this stage of the game, you got to be ready to shoot. Catch that ball and put it up. You got your other rebounders there. She should have confidence in her rebounders, have confidence in her shot to begin with.
And you know, Somerville's getting back in transition very, very well, and you know, they're pushing the ball up the court. You got to like that. Tamika moves very, very well for center, so hopefully she can keep it up and get down in the block.
And it's Eisner taking over the position that Hannah O'Leary played as an all-star last couple of years for Medford. Going back to the line will be Fitzgerald. Actually, no, Eisner.
Yeah, she was all elbows on that one, but of course it goes her way. Where are we?
That's
Medford? No, wait, we're in Somerville, aren't we? Where's the home court discount there? Do we not get that?
I call it down the middle, Braden.
It's too early. Too early for that, I guess.
All right. Makes her first. Seniors last year for Medford for the GBL champions. Hannah O'Leary, Claire Doncaster, Grace Callahan, Alex Cavallo. Some of them are in the crowd over Braden's right shoulder. Violation on Somerville.
That's fundamentals. You got to watch your feet. You can get a little too overexcited.
You gotta know on the release you can enter and box out on the release. The shooter cannot go in until it hits the rim. We just gave her a gift right there.
That's one mark of a championship team, a front court that can hit their free throws.
It's also their size. Turnover forced with the Medford's defensive pressure. Evelyn out of bounds. That's 2 turnovers on Evelyn.
A little too optimistic with that pass, but it's a good look.
Almost looks like Gigi was checking the air on the ball there.
Yeah, well, what is this? Is she from Indianapolis? Do we know?
She might be. Is that a carry, please?
Yeah, there we go.
Braga with the turnover. That's 4 turnovers for Medford. Now Evelyn brings the ball up. So it's a rotating point guard bringing the ball up for Somerville.
Interesting maneuver.
At the top of the key. Off a curl comes Pimentel, but she comes close to, gets some back possession. Shot clock's at 15, plenty of time to set up your offense.
Ooh.
Evelyn throws it up wildly, but we'll get to the line for 2.
Brooke hit her with a great pass right in stride. She got the shot up right away on the running drive. Almost went in, but she'll get to the line.
First 2 free throws for Somerville.
Nice.
Evelyn was a mainstay in this program, took last year off to recover from a couple of injuries. Now she's back for more as she's in her senior year.
It's nice to have her back.
Rebound Eisner. Looks in the paint, almost another foul on Brooke, but Pimentel battles. Recovery by Evelyn. Brings it across midcourt. But Braga comes with the steal. No, recovery by Cremoni for 3 is Brooke.
Oh! Bang! Gotta like that play all the way around. Hustle.
And that's what I meant by Brooke needs to be ready to shoot as soon as you catch the ball. Be in position, triple threat position, either pass or shoot, but be always ready to shoot.
Like how Somerville's always looking for the ball. They're ball hawks. You gotta keep that up through the rest of the quarter.
Ball over the Braga, tipped away by Pimentel, but recovered by Braga. Top of the key is Arnold. Reset the play. Way out of the coach's box is Burke. Offensive board, missed rebound.
Look at that.
Cremoni fights for it. She steps out of bounds. Cremoni gets credit for the defensive rebound, but then the turnover, steps out of bounds. 13, Fitzgerald with the offensive board. She missed in the paint. But that size by Medford is just so intimidating, Braden.
Yeah, and it's going to wear on the Somerville team as the game goes on. Anytime you get a bang down low, it's going to take a lot out of you.
Your first sub next dead ball will be Love coming into the game. Tries to tie it up as Evelyn.
Off her foot.
They'll say it's off Evelyn's foot.
I'd love to see a replay off that. I thought that came off her foot.
We'll get that replay from Ed McNamara, the best replay technician in the Eastern Seaboard.
I'm not going to say that the refs were sleeping on that one, but, you know, I had a pretty good view from this end. It's all right. We'll give them 1.
And Love comes in for Milena. Here's your replay.
Let's see. Oh, it was so right.
Steals it away as Eisner rips it from Tamika. Tamika needs to be a little stronger with that, but the defensive pressure by Love is right up there at the top of the key. Baseline by Braga. Actually, no, that's number 3.
Nice board by Tamika, getting the ball out quickly, moving it in transition. There we go, Brooke. Oh.
Blocked out of bounds by Fitzgerald. But a perfect opportunity to run America's play right here, Braden, if they can get a 3 for Brooke.
Yeah, that would be nice. And you know what, looking at it, you know, going up against Fitzgerald and her length, driving into the hole like that, you got to be able to adjust your shot.
22 McCarthy came running in on that dead ball for Medford, subbing quickly as Burke. Over to Evelyn in the left wing.
Oh.
Free throw line extended rebound by Cremoni. That's her volleyball experience right there. She tries to tip it back into live play. A lot of volleyball players on this roster.
Yeah, there are. And a couple cheerleaders too, I think. Brooke, I know cheerleads.
Brooke's volleyball.
Volleyball, I'm sorry. But she's got the spirit. I know that.
Oh, she does.
Yes.
Wholesale substitutions coming in now for Somerville's going to foul on Love over aggressive. We have Johnson coming in, number 10, Kylie Johnson. 13, Miranda Melanson, and Pimentel back in. So that's your lineup for Somerville.
Look, if you're a Highlander fan, you have to be pretty enthused by what you see so far. Leading late into the first.
Pressure in the inbounder is Love. Melanson up in her face, but for 3, Brick. Melanson with the board.
Here we go with Love moving up the court very quickly, looking for someone to pass to. There she goes.
We got baseline air ball. Rebound to Johnson, gets blocked.
Grab him.
Offensive board by Johnson. Blocked by Fitzgerald. That's 2. Against Weston, Love came in the second half. Scored double figures in points, most of it off defensive pressure. So she is your spark off the bench to come in and get some second chance baskets and some points off steals. Cremoni has 3-point range, and so does Pimentel, but Cremoni in the paint, little toss. Rebound by 22, McCarthy. Those long arms of Fitzgerald, there's no stopping her.
It's a beautiful pass.
Back up at 7. Foul beyond Fitzgerald. She gets over aggressive.
That's one way to do it. Get the bigs in foul trouble. Make them make dumb mistakes out and by the half court line. That'll definitely help you.
Those are your only points. 3 from Fitzgerald and 4 from Eisner.
Yeah.
Over to Love, very close to the half court line. Got to be careful. Got to know your court awareness. Pimentel wants the screen. Johnson fakes over to Pimentel. Bounce pass over to Johnson. Jump shot, no. Over to Love. Pimentel left wing in the low block to Cremoni. Jump shot by Johnson. Tries to save it is Braga, but it goes out of bounds back to Somerville.
Gotta like the way that Somerville is keeping them off their guard here and keeping them off center.
Yeah, and they're making him work hard. Number 15, you got to go to the table, please, Morin. Sam Morin, that's what AAU basketball and summer leagues do to you. You just want to run into the game. You got to tap the table if you check in. 3 by Johnson.
Oh, almost.
Saved by Pimentel.
Oh!
Paint to Melanson off the glass for 2.
That was beautiful.
Give the assist to Pimentel. A little discombobulated is Medford. Oh, I thought that was off. Diorio, Carmen, but no, Brooke comes now in, backed into the game for Cremoni. Cremoni gets her first rest. Look at the save right here, Braden.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. She knows right where the baseline is and right where her help is to score the easy bucket.
In the paint again is Destiny. Air ball, Pimentel with another save, but she's out of bounds this time.
Gotta like the hustle. I keep saying it, but you know, they're jumping all over the court. They're diving for loose balls. They're jumping out of bounds. They're really extending the play.
A little discussion between Ramsdale and Boucher. Don't know what that was all about. She gives a thumbs up to the table.
I love it. You're a stickler for the rules, Jeff. I like it.
I think she's just giving a thumbs up to Sharon Watt over there.
We gotta have order out here.
Oh, I call it by the book there, Braden.
Okay.
In the low block is Destiny off the glass for 2.
That's a tough matchup for anybody on the Somerville squad.
And that's where not having Gabby on the roster really hurts you right now. You need that size. Love for 3.
Oh! Somerville all of a sudden's got a hot hand. I believe they made the last 2 baskets.
Somerville's going to push the ball up, look for a 3-point shooting offense. They're up 12-9. Arnold dribbles over into the paint. Pimentel argues the call. Offensive foul. Pimentel thought it was on her, but offensive foul on Arnold.
Look at this. Medford's getting sloppy, and Somerville's taking advantage of it.
Yep. And there, Boucher plays it by the rules. You got to wait for the horn. 11, Braga coming back in along with number 5, Lakeisha.
You know what I really like that I've seen so far is the crisp passing, lots of moving the ball around, especially around the perimeter, but everybody on Somerville has got eyes in the back of their heads. They're always looking to move the ball around, and everybody's doing an excellent job of...
It's also a fast pace where you're going to have constant subbing, so everybody's going to get into the game.
Kinda like that.
Offensive board, defensive board by Lakeisha gets tied up. Possession to Somerville.
Okay, so now I like the possession arrow.
Oh, you do?
Well, now I do.
Inbound to Brooke. Over to Evelyn, top of the key. Evelyn finds Johnson, the low block, off the glass for 2.
Gotta like that.
Great position by Johnson in the low post. In the paint. Start counting to 5.
Oh, and just a huge
Fill the
mistake by
line
Medford.
violation, and Somerville's offensive pressure. 3 turnovers for Lakeisha. Somerville's offensive pressure has left Bedford just scratching their heads.
They're out of their element.
Eisner's coming back in the game. Leo Burke can't take any more of this.
All discombobulated over on that
34
sideline.
seconds to go in the first quarter. Brooke now with a jump shot.
Oh, in and out.
Rebound to 15. Morin. Shot clock is off. All the way as Lakeisha bounce pass in the paint.
Oh. This
Rebound,
is the easy
Evelyn.
gimme. And a foul.
Evelyn with the board. About to check into the game is Emily Sabatino. Maybe we get Capasso to do some PA announcing.
Good luck to you, sir. I want to hear that.
Foul is on number 3, Carmen Diorio, her first team's 4th.
Gigi's calling out the defensive assignments for Medford, and it seems like everybody's just a little
Turnover,
off kilter.
Evelyn. All the way is Gigi bounced. No, we're calling a foul from there. You're in the backcourt.
Wow.
Ramsdell was right there to see. Ball gets tipped out of bounds by Sabatino, but they're going to call a foul on her.
A lot of bodies in her way. She must have
Fitzgerald
eagle eyes.
comes sprinting in. How about tapping the table, guys? Fitzgerald, watch her in the low post off a cross screen here. There you go. Rick off the glass for 2 at the buzzer is Eisner.
It's all right, Medford.
Awful refereeing. And Coach Paul Halloran is expressing that. Coach Paul Halloran, official in his own right.
Yeah, you know, tell it like you see it. And obviously, we saw a couple questionable calls there. I'm not going to, hey, it's the first quarter of the first game that we're calling here, Jeff. I don't want to jump down their throats already. I got a little Tommy Heinsohn in me, but, I got to keep myself level.
Boucher didn't even cross half court. She called a foul on the baseline when Ramsdell was standing right there.
Well, we saw it. She had her view. She obviously saw something. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. That might change as the season goes on.
Right.
She might wear on me. You don't know.
She could.
We'll see how the game goes on. But if you're Somerville, you have to be very, very excited by what you've seen so far through the first quarter. Leading by 3, 14-11. Really moving the ball well. And really getting the bigs in foul trouble, which helps. And boxing out with semi-regularity. I tried for a big word there, Jeff. It didn't work.
It worked out, though.
Yeah, I tried.
She usually got about 10 more of these to try on, so.
Well, sure. I'll probably get it by the 9th one. Bear with us, folks.
You got a lot of games coming up. We'll run down the schedule the next 6 games. We'll run that down next time out. Ball motion now called by Braga. Bounce pass, Evelyn. No foul is called. Tipped out of bounds. Arnold will inbound.
I'm telling you, she missed that call too.
Yeah.
Look,
Evelyn definitely.
I mean, that was all on blue.
You know, well, that might be a game misconduct in hockey.
I don't know. She's wearing on me all of a sudden.
Boucher or Evelyn?
No, the
official.
The official.
Yeah. Evelyn calls out. Pops up. Oh, nice screen by Sabatino.
Yep.
Bounce pass. Steal by Arnold. Turnover Sabatino. And we got another foul. Will that be on 31?
I believe so. It looks like a little whistle happy. You know,
I think we can hear you, Leo. Braga gets right past Sabatino in the low on the baseline for 2. First 2 points for Braga.
Oh!
Cut it to 1. Collision
No foul on that, ref, huh?
by Eisner and Johnson. Johnson takes the strong hit there.
All of a sudden, we're swallowing whistles on tackles.
Well, Tamika comes back in for some strong presence in the low block. That's what we need right now. And Pimentel not late to the table as they're waiting for the inbound. Here's your replay. Yeah,
Look at that.
it's knocked down.
This isn't MMA. This is basketball, folks.
Well, I believe there's a ring somewhere in the city.
I think there's like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get me in one of them. How about you? How do you?
No, not this year.
No?
Tamika with the steal. Oh, it gets it back is Eisner. I want to say O'Leary. For 3. Rebound over to Sabatino. She's off to the races.
Ooh, a trap. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tamika,
nice.
great presence by Tamika.
Ah.
And fired it out of bounds is Pimentel.
Looking for Brooke over there on the side.
Just a bit outside, Brooke.
Well, she saw the open man, but she was moving.
Well, we'll give the turnover to Milena on that one.
Yeah.
Somerville still clinging to that 1-point lead. Next dead ball. Next time I'll go over the coaching staff too, Braden.
Oh, sure. We got to do that. I
Almost
love
a
the tight
steal.
D. Look at this.
Sabatino tips it out of bounds. Still remains Medford ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Nice hustle for Emily Sabatino there. Getting in front of that pass, knocking it out of bounds, lets the defense reset.
Cross screen in the paint. Looking for Fitzgerald. Brooke with a very hard defensive. Oh, beautiful screen. Braga.
Oh.
Foul will be on Brooke as she did not get defensive position. That's 2. Brooke slides right into the curtain. Ramsdell goes to the reporting area, said this on Brooke.
Yeah, you know, Brooke smiled when she was on the deck down there at the ref. Thought that she got her foot planted, thought that she made her presence felt, but apparently she didn't get there in time, according to the ref.
First 2 free throws for Braga. The team is currently 3 for 4. Braga with the arcing rainbow. Now with back Cremoni in the first action at home is Gabby Vieira. 6:17 left to go in the half. We play quarters in this state, Braden.
Yeah, we do. Wouldn't have it any other way.
I wouldn't either. Gives you 2 extra timeouts. Ties it up with that free throw is Braga. Looks for Gabby. Nice recovery. Pimentel looks for Tamika, wants the ball in the low post. Hops up is Johnson. Over to Pimentel. Left wing. Dribbles up is Vieira. Bounce pass to Pimentel. Strong drive. Great pass into the paint. Gets tipped away. Fitzgerald out in the race. Pimentel looks to tip it out of bounds, and she does. Destiny's going to be a little more careful with that ball. They didn't recover position. Should be granted with a turnover.
Got to give it to Pimentel on coming back on that.
Oh, yeah, great recovery.
Running back.
But back in the low post to Destiny. Fitzgerald off the glass for 2. 7
takes
points
the
for
lead.
Fitzgerald. And they take their first lead. They got Adam Waters over there on the scoreboard too.
Yeah. Oh, now he gets the score up there.
Yeah. Well, now he's leading.
He can't be trusted.
Yeah, I guess he's had enough. Former football star, Northeastern and UMass. Northeastern no longer has football. Still has the field though.
Yeah. It's a pretty field. Guess the kids must like looking at it.
Actually, no. BU doesn't have football. For 3 is Johnson. Destiny with the board. Brings the ball up. Over the right wing. Destiny gets it back in the paint. Travel off the glass. Foul will be on Carmoni, as he says she had both hands up. Hey, listen, there's no heights on their roster.
I know. Nobody has heights. I'm going to estimate that she's 7'8".
I would say probably 6'3".
Okay.
Going to the line for 2 is Fitzgerald.
You want to split the difference? Say that she's, well, that's math. I'm not a math teacher.
No,
I'm just a media teacher.
Do you have anybody in your class who's willing to be a PA announcer?
Well, you know what?
Sign them up for the full year.
I could probably find somebody to do it.
Sure you can.
They'd want to get paid,
Checking
though.
the game is Emily Regan, number 15. I bet Nicole Vila can work something out there.
Maybe I can sweet talk Miss Veely.
No.
She seems to like me.
Capasso and Waters better realize that mic is on.
They're over there gossiping.
First free throw is good. Brick, second one.
Tamika with a great rebound.
Pimentel back at the point. Oh, we got a foul on number 33, Eisner, who was standing straight.
I'd say she dropped the elbow on that one.
Maybe a clothesline, vintage.
We're going to go with Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
We'll go with the big boss man. How about that?
Ooh, that's a little more recent. I like that.
Hacksaw's still with us.
Yeah, if you want to go a little, like, more recent, you can do Luke Harper.
That could be the Ultimate Warrior, too.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Tamika with the jump shot. Fitzgerald with the board. Foul, another foul on 1-on-1 situation for Somerville. Foul will be on whom?
One of the things that's really impressed me so far is how quickly on offense Somerville's been able to bring the ball up the court, especially with Pimentel. And Tamika moving all around the court, especially out in the perimeter, and being able to drive inside. It's nice to see that they have the range and also the ability to switch in and out like that.
2 for 4 is Fitzgerald. Going for the 1-on-1 here with 5 minutes to go, so Somerville's over the limit for the rest of the half.
No thanks to the refs.
Oh, they tried.
Well, they did. It got real quiet when I said that. I hope he didn't hear me.
I'm sure he did.
Are they going to tech me? Are they going to tee me up?
We'll figure it out.
Okay. I put the over and under for about 5 techs over the season.
For you?
Yeah, for me.
Oh, 2 you're ejected.
Okay. Well, what really?
Yep.
I'll space him out.
Tamika with the board. Yeah, try one per every other game.
Something to shoot for.
Calling a low block is Vieira with the jump shot. Rebound to Eisner. That's 3. Oh, Fitzgerald just clears space. Beautiful bounce pass. Finishes strong. Another foul on Vieira.
Somerville's got to get back on D. You can see that.
Great court awareness. McCarthy going to line for 2.
Yeah, the endurance is starting to wane a little bit here. They got to hustle back conditioning. I know it's only the second game of the season, but that's something you got to work on throughout the entire season.
As they start to rack up the fouls, that's what's going to hurt Somerville. McCarthy for her first 2 points of the game. Evelyn to check in now. We're at the table. 1-1. No, it's not a 1-1. She was fouled going up for 2. Evelyn check in.
Oh, here we go.
Evan Ayala with always a smile on her face.
Mm-hmm.
You only get 10 seconds to shoot that free throw.
Taking the time.
2 for 2 is McCarthy, and now it's a 20-14 lead. Same thing kind of happened in Weston.
Oh.
All the way.
Oh.
Blocked out of bounds. No foul called. Eisner. First block of the game. O'Regan came out of nowhere for that layup.
Good look up the court, moving the ball up. It's just unfortunate that she went in amongst the trees.
Extreme height for Medford.
Yeah.
Oh, tipped on another tap by McCarthy with the steal. Destiny, great recovery in the paint. Tipped out of bounds by Carmoni. Carmoni's getting taller by the day.
Yeah. They
Here
tend to
comes
do
Love.
that.
Good, go there. Make them go to the table there, Boucher, please.
It's anarchy over there. Anything can happen.
You know, this is a hockey game.
And we got
Fitzgerald
Leo just yelling.
looks for the ball in the post. She wants it. Just those long arms are so hard to defend with this height that they don't have Tamika with the board.
There we go. Love looks to push it up the court. Needs a running partner.
Foul will be on number 22, McCarthy. Her first. Team's 5th. About to check into the back into the game is Carmen Diorio.
Well, one thing I've been able to figure out is that Somerville's going to make their money by working off transitions, working off misses, and getting the ball up the court.
Yeah, they're going to run and run and run. No stopping at all. Sub B, you must be ready to play. Turnover, Evelyn. But Braga's out to the races herself. Looks for the bounce pass. Beautiful. Foul on Love. That could definitely have been a flagrant foul.
Love with no freebies. I like it.
Foul will be on Love, her second. And and jabbing back and forth is O'Halloran. He's begging for a technical now. Carmen going to the line for 2. He's saying no way. If he's saying no way, what's he arguing against?
Yeah.
Did he say no way to Leo Burke, who's trying for flagrant foul? Here's that replay. Yes. Very hard.
Okay. It was a hard foul, but it was a clean foul.
We have a Craig Thompson sighting in the house. Here comes the boys basketball team here, Braden.
Oh, hello, fellas.
They're
What's going on,
representing.
gentlemen? Are we good?
You know, here's Craig, here's Gio, and we have a Chris David sighting too.
Oh, what's up, Chris? How are you, buddy?
Carl's Alphonse is here too. Look at him.
Look at this.
Foul will be on number 3. Diorio is getting payback on Love, and Love will go to the line with the 1-and-1 situation.
Love that Love didn't give any quarter down there, and you know that I forget who exactly got the foul shots there, but they're going to think twice about coming down.
Yeah, number 3, Carmen.
They're going to think twice about doing that again.
First end of the 1-and-1 is Love. This is their first 2 points of the quarter.
Have a little bit of a cold snap here.
There's your boys team on your screen. They're very excited to be here. They're 2-0 right now, Brady.
Are they? 2-0?
Yeah, they got Boston English on the 23rd. Big board to Eisner.
That's tomorrow at 6 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken.
Today is the 22nd. This gets replayed, so we like to say the date every now and then. Should have been a foul on Brooke.
Oh.
Evelyn fights for it in the paint, dishes out to Brooke. Brooke wisely holds it up with Love. Out in the wing to Cremoni, up fake, drives all the way, bounce pass to Brooke for 3. She doesn't disappoint to the varsity boys who are asking for that 3. Braga with the board, foul will be.
That was Cremoni.
On Cremoni. That should be her second, but we'll double check that at halftime.
Gotta like Brooke looking for her shot. The only problem was that nobody crashed the boards on that one.
You guys just got here.
Yeah, where you going? Go get me a soda, please. I'm thirsty.
Gigi going to the line.
What are you drinking over here?
I got Moxie.
You're drinking
right
a Moxie soda. Look at that. It's a throwback.
2 shots or 1-and-1?
I think it's 2.
Oh, we're in the double bonus anyway, so.
Were they out of Mr. Pibb?
I could not find Mr. Pibb.
Oh.
I was looking for Dr. Dynamite.
Oh.
If Dr. Pepper is not available, if Moxie's not available, I'm going with Dr. Pepper.
As long as you don't walk in here with a seltzer, because then I'm just checking you into a nursing home.
No.
Okay.
No seltzer for me. You might get that out of Todd Harmon.
Oh, well. That wouldn't surprise me with Todd.
2 for 2. Actually, no, Braga.
Anything with flavor would probably give Todd a sunburn. Just kidding. Love you, Todd. Can't wait to see you here, buddy. Wait, it's going to be fun.
Couldn't tell. It will be fun with Todd Harmon. Rebound, too. Eisner. For a jump shot is Sam Morin for 2. 23-15 lead. Evelyn with the up fake. Looks for, actually it's stolen by number 15 Morin. Evelyn with the turnover.
Oh, I don't know about that call right there. That looked like it could have gone off of Medford too. It went that way. As if it was pushed off by Blue.
Number 15 Morin runs right here to the half court. Gets in their position.
One thing Somerville's got to do is look for high percentage shots. Here we go. Here's that replay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so I'm 1 for 2.
No questions asked.
Okay.
Sam comes all the way back to get the. Oh, she's having trouble dribbling though. And Brooke beats a travel. Turnover on Morin.
What's going to happen to you when you take that wide arc? You're going to forget where your footing is. It's easy to.
We got Todd with that Seamus red hair.
Yep.
Or Rocky Dennis.
It's more howdy doody, I'd say.
Yeah, that's a good one. Evelyn with the crossover, gets it to Brooke, top of the key. Brooke wants the three.
Oh.
Rebound by Love in the paint, rips it away. Is Eisner with the steal. Foul will be on Brooke. No basket. Brooke's got to be careful now. That's three.
Oh, man. I got to say, how many does number 33 have for Blue? 'Cause she's throwing elbows down there like she's the Rock.
I got it with none. I'll double check that
Are
at
you
halftime.
kidding me?
Going to the line is Arnold for two. 23-15 lead. Chuck Gerlach in the house.
Oh, hell. Hey, Mr. Gerlach. Oh, sorry, Chuck.
We're trying, Chuck. He's resting. I will.
Somerville's got to be careful about letting this game slip away from them. They've been very competitive through the first half, but they got to start putting some points on the boards, look for some high percentage shots.
Arnold knocks it down. 24-15 lead now as Evelyn brings the ball over half court. Passes it over to Johnson for three. Knuckleball there. Rebound to Del Rio.
I kind of like the shots that Somerville's taking. They just have to start going in.
Timeout. O'Halloran. First timeout taken in the game. This gives us a chance to run down the females that are playing at the next level. Esther Joseph is playing for UMass Boston. She's listed at 5'5" these days. UMass Boston is 6-3 overall. They're done until the 30th when they're playing Husson College and the Golden Buck J. Moore on the 24th of November against Fitchburg State in a 65-31 win. She scored 5 points. Last year, and when she played at Bunker Hills, she was honorable mention in D3 Region 21. Also, Melissa Baptista, she plays for Tufts University.
She scored 1,000 points last year, right?
She scored 1,000 points 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And last year they got to the national semifinal, lost to Thomas More by 10 points, then they lost in the third place game. There you see on your screen Indira Evora, the second all-time leading scorer in the female side, and being her father next to her, I'll go over Indira's incredible efforts at St. Michael's College as we move on in this game.
Is there anybody in the crowd right now that you don't know?
Well, that's a challenge for Joe. So he's going to throw it at you too this year.
Oh,
what
great.
Joe likes to do during games is give you shots during timeouts to see if you can identify who's in the crowd. And I always tell people I do this without a voice in my ear, without any kind of technology in front of me. It's all pure memory. So a lot of times I'll forget what I'm looking at.
Well, I don't do it with a brain in my head. So.
Evelyn for three. Rebound over to Sam. Andre James coming in with the pizza. No plate, Andre? In the low block, traveling on Fitzgerald. Andre James, one of the better football players you'll find in this city, suffered through a knee injury last year, but recovered well this year. Senior, so his career is done. Johnson for the jump shot. Off the top of the glass.
The circus
Got
shot.
not hit the support.
I did, but we're going to let that go.
We'll count that for Kylie. I want to see a replay on that one there, Ed. In the low block, the left hook is off. Tamika with another board. That's 5. 1:33 left to go in the half.
Somerville looking to close out strong here in the second
If that hit
first
the
half.
gray, if that hit the dark gray support, then that should be out of bounds.
Well, it
Tamika
did.
on the low block with a fadeaway jump shot. Rips it away is Eisner. That's 6 rebounds. Jump ball possession goes. Here's your replay, Braden.
Let's see.
Johnson off the jump shot, bounces up.
Yeah.
Definitely hits the top support. That shouldn't count, but we'll give Kylie her 4th point of the game.
I'm 2 for 3 now.
Awful officiating so far. Off the glass, Kylie, no rebound to Eisner. That's 7 rebounds. Great defensive pressure.
Sloppy ball handling by Sam Morin for Medford. Trying to look up court, didn't have the ball in her hands. Tried to move before
We also
she
have
had
to
secured
remember
it.
we have first game of the season for Medford Mustangs here. So shake out the cobwebs.
Oh, sure.
Pimentel wants to drive. Evelyn, no. Turnover, Pimentel.
Oh, good hands by Pimentel.
Out of bounds. Turnover to Del Rio. Not to be confused with Ronnie James Dio. Now we go over to this timeout for Joe Burke. We go over to Indira Evora's stats. She was on the weekly honor roll. She's wearing number 33 there, 3-6. St. Michael's College plays in the NE10 in a 77-71 loss to Bentley. She had a career high of 23 points, 7 threes, 7 for 9 from three-point land, 8 of 13 overall. She's averaging 12.8 points per game. She's 8th in the league in free throw percentage at 82.4%. Incredible effort by Indira Ivora, who will be an All-American in Division II. She's 11th in steals. At Stonehill, she had 19 points on the 5th of December. She was 3 for 7 from threes in 38 minutes, and she had 15 in Caldwell. There's your boys' team. We'll recognize those clowns later on.
Yeah, I was just going to say, they're climbing around up there behind us.
So those are your players that are playing at the next level. Esther, Melissa, and Indy. They were all part of Coach O'Halloran's first year, 14-6, 14-7 overall that year in a loss. Very close game at Andover Golden Warriors. And here's your future. Well, not future holding the ball right now because she's a senior. Travel by Evelyn, though she held her pivot foot. Great recovery by your seniors right there. Tamika gets blocked in the paint by Fitzgerald. Nice hesitation move by De Rio.
Oh.
Travel. Tamika gets the steal.
We got another jump ball.
Yep. This possession will go to Medford.
I'm telling you, I hate that possession arrow.
Well, I hate it even more.
Just unbelievable.
Raga looks in the low block for Fitzgerald off the glass. The hook gets her on board for 2.
And it's tough to box somebody that tall out.
Oh, she's just standing on her toes, but Evelyn dribbles right through it to Johnson, the low right baseline for 3. Iswell spins. Rebound by Eisner. 8 rebounds.
I don't think
one shot.
I don't think Leo is loud enough right now.
Oh, all the way with the screen is Morin for 2 as they go up by 11. One shot for Somerville. Evelyn for 3.
Oh!
Evelyn Ayala with the 3 off the glass at the buzzer. Cuts it to 8. Braden, we go to halftime.
Bangarang right there. That's one way to end the half, you know, on a good, nice, solid up note. High note, if you will. I was looking for a high instead of up. But, you know, you got to be, you know, they are down 8, but overall, they really have played the champs very, very well and kept it close. This is only an 8-point game.
8-point game it is, 28-20 lead for Somerville. We go to halftime, and we'll be back in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, the Highlanders got to watch it on the fouls. The refs are a little whistle happy, and the calls aren't going their way right now. Hopefully, the second half will be a different story.
There you see your replay that just happened off the glass. Evelyn with the 3.
It's eating shots like that, you know, this game's going to get close in a hurry.
So your foul trouble for Somerville, 3 for Brooke, 2 for Gabby Vieira, 2 for Dio Rio on Medford, and everybody else just has 1. Books did not agree. You go by the home book is the official book.
You know, as we tape off second half here, let's try something. Let's try a little social media action. What do you say, Jeff?
Well, if you can get anybody talking to you, let me know.
Tell you what, if you are watching the game on Channel 15, go ahead and hit us with the hashtag Highlanders.
Todd is a big social media guy.
Oh, is
so
he?
He's going to love that with you.
What's he got, like 100 followers on Twitter?
Oh, he might have about 75.
Oh. Wow.
But he's constantly on.
He's
constantly finding somebody. Pimentel misses. Rebound, gets her on board. Up fake, Sabatino looks over to Evelyn, who's trigger happy now after that 3. Pimentel up fake, bounce pass in the Cremoni turnover. Fitzgerald gets the
jump ball.
Stealed. Offensive board, let me write that down to there. Possession goes to Medford as Braga brings the ball up.
Again, hate that possession arrow.
Pimentel just stays right there, forcing her to the sideline. Great defense by, she's so close. Almost worked for Pimentel, lobs it into Fitzgerald off the glass. 13 points off Fitzgerald. Timeout by Coach O'Halloran, who's not happy because they probably discussed that in the whole halftime, Braden, what they were going to do with Fitzgerald.
Right, yeah, you know, and throwing it down to the cherry picker down low. I mean, that's tough to defend anyway, but I'm sure that they came out with some adjustments and they did not execute straight off. And you can see that Coach O'Halloran is not happy with his team.
Teams get 5 timeouts per game. They're all full. If you count between the quarters, you actually get 7 timeouts.
Oh, nice.
Patchy coming into the game here.
They're all full? None of them are diet?
No, all full.
Okay.
All 60-second timeouts. They got rid of that a while. There you see Ed Bean. There you see Hatchie. Hatchie actually had a very solid all-star season last year
Oh, really?
for Somerville basketball and soccer, starting goalie for 4 years. Actually started a few games for UMass Boston this year in the net, as they say, on the pitch,
Oh.
as Tim Cronin likes to say. I don't think you know Tim Cronin?
I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting
Yeah,
Tim yet.
it's not a pleasure at all.
Oh, okay.
meeting him.
It's good to know, so look
he's,
out.
He's the voice of everything else but this sport, basically. He's
So-
the voice of hockey, boys and girls soccer, volleyball, baseball, softball, track.
How much money does he owe you to get you this angry at him?
No, he doesn't really own one. He's a minimalist.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have many possessions. And Coach O'Halloran's not going to be happy about that turnover coming out of a timeout by Evelyn.
Dribbled it off her foot. Never really had possession of it.
Tim Cronin's the kind of guy that lives off the land.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a physical education teacher for the East Somerville.
How many Twitter followers do you think he has?
I don't believe he's on social media.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. He just looks at the sun for the time. I don't think he has a phone.
Don't stare at it too long there, Tim.
Oh,
nice
Pimentel with the
pick.
steal. Oh, loses it out of bounds. So we get credit the steal and the turnover for.
Gotta like the
Elena.
effort. Gotta like the effort there. She's really pushing it on D, sticking her hands in there, causing disturbances.
You in the high school or you were down at the Edgerly?
I'm at both, actually.
Oh, yeah. Next time you're at the Edgerly, go across the street, visit Tim Cronin.
I will. Say hi. I'm telling them that you say hi too, and that you're looking for your money.
If you really have to. Off the glass, almost breaks the backboard. Tamika with another rebound. That's 6, all on the defensive end. 10-point lead for Medford as Evelyn crosses half court, pass over to Sabatino. Hard motion in a low block to Cromwell. I wouldn't go for that move.
Yeah, that's a little tough.
Oh, blocked out of bounds is Lakeisha.
I like how Somerville is trying to counter-strike the length of Medford by moving the ball around the wing.
Well, Cremoni could give a quick up fake as she's much more quicker of foot.
Oh, good look.
Rebound to Eisner. Eisner off to Lakeisha, looks in the low block. Triple team, there's Fitzgerald. Jump ball as Evelyn gets a hold of it. Possession goes to Somerville.
I love that possession arrow. There you can see the adjustment from Coach O'Halloran. They said, you know what, let's do the Triforce. Let's throw 3 people down low whenever Fitzgerald's got the ball in the block. Worked out that time.
Those 3 fouls are keeping Brooke on the bench early to start the half, and Kiara has not played either. Looks in the paint. Sabatino for the jump shot.
Back rimmed it.
Another rebound by Tamika. Great. Rebound to Lakeisha. Defensive board out of bounds.
Stepped on the line. Somerville ball.
7 rebounds total. Rich Johnson in the house. Former member of the Board of Aldermen in Somerville.
Are you running for mayor?
Father of number 10, Kylie Johnson. Big part of the pride. Steal by Braga. Tipped away. Tries to draw the contact, but no effort for 2. 6 points.
Yeah, she sniffed
Now
that one
Braga.
out.
Foul will be on Braga, though. She got a little too excited. But she helps up Sabatino. Braga with her first foul.
Gotta like to see that sportsmanship out there.
I would have no chance of getting enough signatures to run for mayor there.
Oh, well,
Braden.
you know. I think Mr. Curtatone has got it pretty much locked up.
Oh, he's a staple here in this community, and he's in charge of these stations, so.
And he's got excellent hair. I want his hair.
You can duplicate it.
Not without a whip.
Evelyn off the bounce. Tamika with another board. No, saves it out of bounds. And it will go to Somerville. Cremoni Coach O'Halloran wants a sub, bringing in Johnson.
You know, as you get
The
later
official's
on.
very kind. That could have been late.
Yeah.
But they're talking to Capasso now. Something's up with the clock.
You know, as we get later into the second half here, you know, those possessions become more and more important, and turning them into points, it becomes more and more crucial. Somerville's really got to make the most of their opportunities down here.
Oh, steal by Braga. Again, she's off to the races with that speed. Another layup for Braga.
Good hustle on their end.
34-20, 14-point lead. Destiny tries to trap at half court. Great recovery by Pimentel, but tipped out of bounds off her. McCarthy tips it out of bounds.
No way, that was off blue.
Give a turnover to Pimentel. That's 4.
I can see that Coach O'Halloran agrees with me on that.
Oh, he
Slammed
was
the ball
right
down.
there. Great vision. Braga, vision of her own, looking. Forces her right is Pimentel. Jump shot, top of the key. Rick, another board by Tamika.
See Medford starting to look for their outside shot.
Evelyn almost throws it. Full court pass, but Cremoni now at the paint. At the point, Johnson for 3.
Corner 3. Oh.
Over the back is Eisner, but no call. That's 10 rebounds for Eisner. Looks for Braga. Braga just plays it carefully. Travel.
Yep.
Turnover Braga.
They should have had that ball earlier. There was a double dribble over here.
Melanson coming into the game for Tamika. Here comes Brooke with those 3 fouls. Brooke only has that 1-3 early in the game. 4 total timeouts left for Mr. Leo Burke and 3 for Paul Howland. That's not official, but it's closest thing you could ever get to being official information.
I'm going to trust you on it. I feel like you're trustworthy.
I'm known as a trustworthy person. Double dribble, please. For 3 is Brooke.
Nope.
Evelyn with the offensive board. Tips it over to McCarthy.
Brooke just picked up her 4th.
Brooke comes right in. That's not what we wanted. Brooke is going to have to go back to the bench for the rest of the game, maybe for this moment. Exact time in the 4th quarter. Checks in is Sam Morin with those 4 points.
Yeah, Brooke's going to have to cool her heels over there on the sideline. And she is wearing the very hot orange.
It's killing my eyes.
I like it, though. The fluorescent orange.
In the paint is Fitzgerald. Melanson with the board. 2 rebounds for Melanson. Jenny with the push up the court. Left-handed dribble, shoots that jump shot. Tipped by Melanson, but a rebound goes to Sam.
Oh, good pick by
steal by Evelyn. She's all over the place. And a foul. Joe Burke cannot believe it. Foul will be on number 10. It would just be so nice if we had a PA announcer.
Yeah, we could really help. Well, you're doing yeoman's work over here, Jeff. I got to commend you on that.
Makes things difficult. 13. Foul will be on Fitzgerald, her 2nd. Oh. Cremoni with the standstill jump shot. Jump ball rips away. Oh, Melanson with the angry look on her face. Possession to Medford. So Eisner with another board. That gives her 11. But it got tied up by Melanson. Checking in is Chiara for the first time this game. Fixing that headband. Coming in for Jenny Cremoni.
And Somerville is victim to that possession arrow yet again.
And it's Chiara. A lot of seniors on this roster. It's going to be a very long senior celebration as we move on to the season. Final home game of the season. So get prepared for that one. You'll definitely have some social media on that day.
Oh, I hope so.
For 3. Offensive board. Fitzgerald miss. Melanson rips it away. That's Johnson.
Scrapping down low. You gotta like to see that going up against the much taller player.
Possession now to Somerville. Great effort by Johnson. Pimentel is going to check back in next dead ball.
I always like that possession arrow.
Right wing to Chiara, top of the key. Chiara dribbles. Oh. Misread the play is Love all the way. Sam Morin, left-handed all the way for 2. 6 points for Sam Morin.
Medford's rolling right now. Somerville's got to stop the tide.
Yeah, we'll give Chiara the turnover on that one. Over to Johnson off the glass. Rebound to Chiara. Offensive board. Chiara recovers that turnover. Foul will be on number 3. Dio Rio, that's 3 on her as Evelyn attempted to dribble in. Pimentel checking in.
Yeah, great positioning by Chiara down low to get that offensive rebound. Now that you see Pimentel coming in, you got some speed on the court.
Oh, a lot of speed. There's nobody faster than Love.
Well, Love is fleeting. I'm sorry, I had to. It was right there.
Love once did the old Kurt Hennig trick of throwing a football 50 yards and running and catching it before it hit the ground. Love for three.
Love.
Foul will be a Love.
It's a good foul.
That was the old Kurt Hennig Mr. Perfect as he threw the ball
Yeah, I
the
remember.
length of the football field.
Don't try to stump me on old school
Okay, well, hey.
professional wrestling
We'll
there.
have to do some trivia. Todd's a big wrestling fan too, so you better watch out. You're not going to get anything by Todd. Timeout. Boom. Full timeout. Somerville.
Well, as they sit there and
Two
try
remaining.
to regroup here in the during the break, you got to wonder whether or not the height is really just getting to them, and the positioning down low by the bigger players, but from Medford, their front court is just humongous.
Oh yeah, and that's where your boards are coming from.
Yeah.
You have Eisner has 11, 9 for Fitzgerald, and Somerville has Brooklyn Tivia having a guard in the low block. Your coaching staff for Somerville: assistant coach, JV coach, top assistant Lisa Crucio, Sheila Freitas-Haley. She is your freshman coach. Rebecca Wicks is off to the side next to that pack where Sabatino is, and your head coach of 4 years, Paul O'Halloran. Career record of, in Somerville, 25 and 38. But it was that incredible season in Deary Vor's senior year, 14-7, losing a very close game at Andover. 2:17 left to go in the third. Plenty of time, Braden.
Yeah, you want to see the captain step up here. You get.
Well, your captain's on the bench in foul trouble.
Oh.
But
Well.
Pimentel's your other captain who's in the game.
That's the one I was referring to.
There you go.
Yes. And, you know,
I
just-
apologize. For
oh, no, it's quite all right. Quite all right. Don't apologize.
Comes back in the low block, misses offensive board. Another board in the left hook off the glass. McCarthy now has 4. Offensive board, McCarthy and Fitzgerald. Out of bounds, turnover on Pimentel. I'm running out of space here.
Well,
5 turnovers.
that's your captain looking for an opportunistic way to get some points on the board, and she was looking up the court.
Top of your screen, you see the boys basketball team. Thankfully, they got away from us, making so much noise I couldn't concentrate.
Oh,
Out of bounds, turnover on Dio Rio. Somerville gets the ball. Love needs to tuck in that shirt.
Oh, man, Jeff, you just...
Back to Chiara. Love. Little hesitation in the paint. We'll go for 2. See if the foul is on Fitzgerald. If it is, that's 3.
The hesitation with the dribble drive, that was
Yep.
wonderful.
Oh, 1-5. Sam Warren, first foul.
I don't know. I thought that was on Fitzgerald.
Yeah. Love going to the line for the...
Or, I mean, Eisner. I thought that was on Eisner.
She will get 2 this time.
Nope, Fitzgerald. I was wrong.
She is 1 for 1. Now 2 for 2. First 2 points of the quarter and the half, if you want to characterize it that way. Oh, tipped, rebound, no.
Oh.
Rebound goes to Fitzgerald.
Love gets it.
Turnover. Foul will be on number 3. Is it?
I believe so.
3, that's 4. Dio Rio, 4. Checking back in is Eisner with 6 points and 11 rebounds. And number 11, Gigi, with her speed. She has 8 points. Gigi Braga. There used to be a Braga for Somerville back in the 90s. Up fake, goes nowhere. Crossover by Love, gets the fans in the crowd going crazy. Melanson wants the ball in the low block. Chiara for the jump shot.
Gotta love some bench scoring when you can get it.
Chiara's first 2 points of the game, not of the season though.
Oh,
Sam
that's
wants
blocked.
the 3. No travel called in the low block. Same way. And Leo Burks yells to Gabby and says, go get it. I think she was at the top of the key there.
Yeah.
There you see a replay of Chiara with the jump shot. Count that.
You gotta like.
Eisner goes way over to the right. Or to her left. In the paint, floater, rebound, offensive board off the glass again is Abby McCarthy. But Pimentel wants more. Love says, I'll take control of this game. Passes over to Chiara, looks in the low block for Johnson. Chiara baseline drives to the middle of the paint with a floater. Foul is on Eisner.
Gotta like that, driving into the paint, looking for that mid-range floater.
Chiara going to line for 2.
Love did it a few possessions ago. Chiara came in doing it that way as well. Taking the ball through these two seems to be getting this Somerville squad back on track.
3 for 5 is Somerville in this game at the line. Chiara with the unorthodox form. 50 seconds to go in this quarter. Love claps. Still needs to tuck in his shirt.
You have no chill over there, Jeff.
Well, I call it by the book.
That's what the kids say now.
Rebound to McCarthy.
I heard it in my class.
That's good news. They keep you current.
Yeah.
Carry on Braga. Turnover. 46 seconds to go. Screen by Johnson. Gets it back. Could have been a pick and pop. Melanson for the jump shot.
Oh!
McCarthy with another board.
She did not have the luck of the iron there. Somerville really hasn't had it all game.
All the way off the glass. Oh, Brick.
Nope.
He gets her own rebound. That's number 10, Arnold. She might be going the line.
She is. Second chance points, man. That's been a killer for Somerville
Arnold
so far.
is 1 for 2 from the line. Checking back in for the final 23 seconds is Lakeisha. Foul will be on number, you're saying 10?
I like this lineup for Somerville. You got the 3 speedy guards.
This should be on Chiara, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. We'll give the foul to Chiara, even though it has not been changed yet. Coming out of the game is Chiara and Melanson, and Sabatino checks in, saying not too late. Love is out. We got 5. Leo Burke pulls everybody back. He has that much confidence in Arnold to make this shot. Shows a lot of faith in the GBL champions.
Pays off. Final possession. They can look for the final shot.
Evelyn looks to get a shot at the buzzer again if she can. Over to Sabatino. Sabatino right wing. Johnson at the top of the key. For 3 is Evelyn.
Ooh.
Rebound to Arnold. Travels though. Someone will get one more shot.
3 seconds left on the clock. Enough time to draw up a play here. Brad Stevens would be all over it. I know Coach O'Halloran probably got something up there. Oh wait, no, it's blue ball.
Oh, it's a travel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, trying to get away with one here. Speaking of getting away with one, it's Chris David. Gets away with everything on the football field.
Yeah.
Got away with a lot of travels the other night too.
Chris is in one of my classes. Good kid.
Over to Evelyn. Off. But we will credit Pimentel with the board.
Yeah, no foul called there at the end. You know, they tend to swallow the whistles at the end of the quarter.
Now you see Somerville with new uniforms this year. For all you out there that say, you know, Miss Veely doesn't know what she's doing. I want to have number 9 so I can be like Lisa Leslie, or I want number 8 so I can be like Carolyn Swords. Those numbers are not legal, Braden.
Why are they not legal?
Numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 00. So basically any number with the 2 hands. So you can make the call on 1. So going down the list, you can go all the way up to 55.
See, you learn something new every day. Look at this. What number would you pick?
0 through 5 are your possibilities. I would pick 24.
24? Why would you go with 24?
Mark Aguirre.
Oh, really? Okay.
No.
See, and I thought I liked you, Jeff. Me, I'm 5. I'm Garnett all the way, but I don't play like Garnett. I play more of a Rondo style. I'm more of a point guard.
Yeah.
Feisty type.
But if you're a Rondo fan, you can't wear his number.
I can't.
You know, so don't blame Nicole Veely on that. Blame the National Federation of High Schools on that and their official rules.
I'd have to do 35 for Reggie Lewis.
35 for the leaping Reggie Lewis. May he rest in peace, had his number retired in 1995. Reggie Lewis died in 1993, July 27th. passed away.
My dad took me to one of his games at the Garden, and I still remember it. It was amazing.
Northeastern graduate. All-Star. 1992 for the Boston Celtics. Braga singing the song in front of us.
Yeah, getting a little cocky.
Yeah.
The fourth quarter
Fire
opens.
engine red. 5-second violation. Leo Burke will not be happy about that one.
That's what cockiness will get you.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to be cool. And Somerville says, we're going to throw it right back at you. We're going to get a 5-second violation. Pimentel looking inbound.
And
Gets
they
it
have
right
one back
back.
to Pimentel.
Look at the size for Medford with this roster.
Ah, it's unbelievable. It's like looking into a forest.
Better be on your toes with your history, because Todd Harmon is the wrong guy to come to a game unprepared, because he'll throw his history right back at you. Off the glass.
Go talk to
Fitzgerald
Kevin
with the board.
Dua. See if he can brush me up on something.
12 rebounds for Fitzgerald. Oh,
Nice hands.
fake a pass to make a pass. Foul will be on Tamika. What's Fitzgerald's grade here?
Let's see.
Yeah.
She's like a 6-year senior?
Junior.
No. She's a junior.
Yeah, junior. Going to the line for 2 is Eisner, who's 2 for 2.
Punishing that ball. She dribbles it at the line.
Fitzgerald needs to work on her footwork a little. Need some up fakes. Fake a pass to make a pass. She is dominant in the low block. Leo Burke pulling everybody back again. There's absolutely no reason for that, as he has a 41-23 lead.
Well, champs can do what champs want to do.
Oh, to be the man, you have to beat the man. Couldn't tell with the board.
Somerville's going to do that. They have to renew their commitment on D, and also have to look for better passes.
Yeah,
and
Evelyn
better
for 3.
shots.
Off the glass. Rattles to support Eisner with another board. I'm running out of room for Eisner. In the low foul will be on Evelyn. That's
Good.
2.
Good hard foul. Nice contest. Nice contest to that.
Arnold is 2 for 4 from the line, going to line now for 2, and Brooke Mativier is coming back into the game. All-star volleyball player Brooke wants to play volleyball in college if she can. A little crisscross with the arms is Arnold.
Medford showing why they're the champs, making their free throws.
Who's the beach volleyball guy? Zach Barnes? Was that movie Side Out?
Wow. Did you just drop a side-out reference on
Yeah,
me?
I am. C. Thomas Howell.
Oh, man.
Courtney Thorne-Smith's in that movie, too.
What was he in? C. Thomas Howell in a
C.
movie.
Thomas Howell's in Secret Admirer.
Yes, that's it.
And The Outsiders.
Yes, incredible movie. Tom Cruise, Patrick Swayze.
But Secret Admirer is better.
Where are you coming from with that? Really? Outsiders is an
say so.
incredible book and movie.
We can get up and leave right now, but I'm going with Secret Admirer.
Oh, wow. Okay, I was going to say that we could hang.
Secret
but-
Admirer is one of the couple of the best lines ever. Brooke for the jump shot. Gets fouled. Nothing. Great recovery by Arnold as she almost travels, but she's being forced to the sideline. In the low block is Fitzgerald. Great position. Count it.
Going from Eisner to Fitzgerald, big to big, showing that they can pass the ball around.
That's 15 points now for Fitzgerald. Oh, Brooke is wide open for 3.
Oh, passes it up.
Makes it harder on herself. Another rebound by Braga.
Oh, loose
But it
ball,
gets
Love.
stolen. Put it up, Brooke. Pimentel for the jump shot. Great up fake into the paint for 2. Foul should be on Eisner.
Good move there to go in and try to get yourself a better percentage shot, and she's managed to get the foul at the same
Pimentel
time.
amazingly has nothing for stats. No free throws, no points.
Well, you know, some stuff doesn't show up on the stat sheet. You got to see what she's been doing for Hustle. She's been sticking her hands out there, playing defense, disrupting passes from Medford, and it's definitely made an impression.
Carlos Alphonse walking back in, MVP of the GBL in football. Top running back in the state. Amazing on the basketball court without the pads. He's very small.
Well, so am I.
Well, you're wearing those shoulder pads permanently.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Great recovery by Braga. Oh, Brooke with the steal. And Pimentel recovery as well. Pimentel wants 3, over to Love. Top of the key, stolen, turnover by Love. all the way. Fitzgerald misses. Pimentel with the board. Back and forth, the lead will ramble. Nice hesitation foul back to the free throw line is Pimentel. Non-stop action. What a game Todd chose to miss. Well, he didn't choose to miss it.
Right. Is he going for his, what was he, tanning appointment maybe?
No, not right now. He's actually working in his other professional capacity.
Mime?
Originally, this game was not on the schedule.
Oh.
So Pimentel now with 2 points.
Is he the juggler at the at center? at
Central
Square?
No, not maybe Davis Square. So on her toes, Pimentel 3 for 3 so far. Something is up. What do you call it? Timeout?
Looks like it.
Timeout, Mr. Burke. So your schedule coming up, the Highlander Hoop Fest on the 28th and 29th of this month, Monday and Tuesday. In that tournament, this is the first time ever the boys have a side. So on Monday, the boys are 1-3. Somerville plays Hampshire Regional. The first game is Winchester against Burke, Hampshire Regional against Somerville boys. Then the girls come, 5 and 7. So that day you'll be at 7 o'clock, Braden. I will be at 3.
I'm gonna miss
the boys game. I'll miss you too.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, what happens is the consolation games are 1-3. The boys championship is at 5, and the girls championship is at 7. So you'll either have the 7 or 5 game on Tuesday the 28th. Now we go back to the regular schedule after the new year and all the celebration. 3 home games in a row for Somerville. Saugus on Monday the 4th, Tuesday the 5th, Notre Dame Hingham, and Friday, GBL opponent, the Malden Golden Tornadoes on Friday the 8th. So you have a lot of home games here.
Yeah.
The home fans are going to get a good feel for you.
Looking forward to it. And, you know, with all the spunk that Somerville showed out there on the court today, it's not showing up in the stat sheet.
Somerville's 2 wins last year came against Saugus and Malden.
Oh, really? Can't wait for those.
And it's Arnold bringing the ball up with Love all over. Defensive intensity out to Fitzgerald in the wing. Looking for Eisner. Throws it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Turnover prone. Mustangs here in the 4th as they have a 45-28 lead.
I guess she wanted to get her bench involved.
And they are still allowing Love not to have her shirt tucked in. Brooke wants a 3. Quick fake. Foul will be on number 10, Arnold. That's her second. Brooke will now go to the line for the 1-and-1 situation. Brooke has 5.
Brooke's one of those seniors that you see in the hallway all the time at Somerville High School. She's extremely friendly. Everybody likes her. And she's well respected among her peers. Not just for her athletic prowess, but because she's also such a good person.
1-and-1 situation. She makes the first. Looking to give them 30 points here to cut it to 15 with 5 minutes to go. Plenty of time. Spins in. 2 for 2 from the line is Brooke. Double.
There we go.
Eisner with the pass. Gets almost tipped away by Love.
We got a 3-on-1.
Fitzgerald wants the ball.
Oh!
Tipped away by Cremoni. Catches it is Love. Love controlling the action now. And Lakeisha is going to come back in next to the ball as Evelyn looks to Love. Love wants a 3. No, Evelyn looking in the low block is Cremoni. Foul will be on Eisner. She can't believe it. 3 fouls on Eisner. Now Cremoni, who has no points as well, looking to get to the line for the first time. It's now the double bonus as they now have 10 fouls.
I don't know what Eisner's so shocked about. She's been getting away with that all game long.
Well, if you can get the ball to Cremoni, give a quick up fake, Eisner will be off her feet and you'll get a draw foul again. Here's your replay. Eisner all over her back.
And the reach-in.
The whole family of Cremonis have played on this varsity team. Amanda Cremoni, older sister, she's up in the crowd. One-time GBL champion in 2008. Then you had Danielle Cremoni. She was part of the GBL champions in 2010. You know, Jenny wants a part of a 3 GBL champion here to steal it away, but it's off Love out of bounds.
Almost ran into our cameraman over there.
That's Bill Trudell.
Hopefully he gets hazard pay.
One of the better cameramen you'll ever find. He does a lot of shoots for hockey. Good friend of Tim Cronin's. Almost a turnover. staying with Braga. And Fitzgerald, 3-second violation, no call. Foul will be on Cremoni.
And that's one thing that I haven't really been paying attention to is the 3 seconds, but neither the refs. So,
Well, that's a good point you're making. X. No, not X. Oh, into Fitzgerald, off the inbound, stands flat-footed. She'll go to the line for 2. Fitzgerald, no free throws in the second half here. She is 3 for 4. 15 points. See if Leo Burke plays that same style of pulling his defenders. Braga dancing at half court again.
I think they're going to keep him up for Fitzgerald here. I don't think they have as much confidence in her free throws.
Well, we need to separate her feet a little more for better balance.
Huh.
Can help her for sure. Get her hand more to the center of the ball, too.
Yes,
46 points. 4:50 go. Evelyn brings it up over half court. Cremoni with the screen. Brooke with the up fake. Evelyn for 3 more.
Oh, deep.
Lakeisha with the board. Calling a travel is the team.
There we
Steal
go.
by Pimentel. All the way in for 2. Foul will be on Eisner. Her 4th foul. Pimentel going back to the line. And Pimentel in this half is 3 for 4 from the line. This will be now 2 free throws for Melina. Look at that recovery there, Braden. All the way in. Strong lefty.
Oh, and you see,
Don't go in yet. She has the ball, love. That would have been a violation.
very excited. Can't contain her
And
exuberance.
Boucher helped her out. It's a 2-shot foul. He should sub after the next one.
They're subbing Eisner
Eisner's
out.
out with 4 fouls. Will you get in your position, please?
There we go. Oh, in and out again. It's been a
Rebound by
running story.
Fitzgerald. Off the glass for 2 is Arnold. Brooke finds Evelyn, left wing. Evelyn up fake, put it up Brooke. Arcing rainbow, rebound to Arnold. Actually, McCarthy. Just clearing the boards. This team foul on Evelyn. Braga the line.
Evelyn got over there, but not quick
3
enough.
fouls on Evelyn. Going to the line is Braga, who is 1 for 2. 2 free throws here for Braga. Arcing rainbow for 1. Checking in back is Johnson.
Her free throw ritual reminds me of Kevin Johnson with the way she bobs up and down like that. The old Phoenix
Great follow
Suns.
through. Current mayor of Sacramento.
That's correct.
Also a former Cleveland Cavalier is Kevin Johnson.
Wow, you're going way back.
Arms spread out by Medford defensively. Up fake by Love. Foul will be on number 10. It should be on Arnold. If that is, that's 2. 1-0 Arnold, 2. Arnold, no, 3 fouls. Checking into the game is 15 Morin.
If Medford's going to play zone like that, Somerville's really got to exploit that and drive in between, try to get the runners in the lane that they had going before. That could really help them out and maybe even get some more fouls called.
Missing free throws is Somerville, and you need to work on that. Sprinting into the game is Morin. Leo Burke with a water bottle.
He's
Guzzling
thirsty.
it down. Oh, it's very vocal.
Yeah. You yell that much, your vocal cords, man.
Love hits the second.
Oh!
Should be white.
Oh, see, I don't know about that one.
We'll have to see the possession on the replay on that. Big boos.
I'm going to say that's white ball.
Both teams over the limit.
I believe I'm 3 for 4 now. Let's see if I can keep up my good average.
Braga with the double dribble, no call.
Yep.
Pimentel wants it. Pivots with her right foot. Should be called a travel as she changed feet. Braga down the middle. Gets tripped up, hits the deck. Who are you going to call that foul on?
She came in there out of control.
2-0,
Oh.
Cremoni. No, Braga was under control, but still you didn't have to foul her.
Might have rolled her ankle, but she pops right back up.
She's going in for 2. Former announcers of this team once had every year they would have a bet on how many balls would come to the table.
Oh, should we start that again?
Well, you can do that with Todd. Todd has good hands, a former goalie.
Oh, see, I haven't been looking for balls.
Yeah, the ball, every now and then a ball comes this way. Braga with 3 for 3 so far in this quarter. Brooke back into the game for Love. Love to lean a star on the soccer team. Here's the foul. I would say it was on Pimentel. Oh, fades away. Pulling the old Larry Bird as Braga runs away as the free throw was released from her fingertips. Travel, but no, he wants a timeout.
Yeah.
Evelyn very lucky there. Could have been called a timeout. 1 timeout remaining for Mr. O'Halloran. So, Medford, last year they were 9-12 overall. They lost to Cambridge in the first round in the tournament, so they made the tournament with under 10 wins because they were GBL champions. 2014, no tournament. 2013, 10-11. They beat Chelmsford in a preliminary game on February 25th, 2013, then were blown out by Lynn English, 68-34. In 2012, first round loss at Woburn, 12-9, and their best year in the last 5 years. In 2011, 14-7, first round loss at Lincoln Sudbury on March 1st, 2011, 74-44. Lost to Lincoln Sudbury. On that same day, the boys played at Westford Academy in the first round and lost.
How do you remember this?
16-4.
I can't even remember my phone number.
Joe Constantine will know how I remember that date because he was there. Craig Thompson not sticking around. Brooke with the up fake. You gotta put that up. Chris David, tomorrow, 23rd, Chris David will be the high scorer. Traveling on Evelyn. Today is the 22nd of December, the 23rd of December. Carl's Alphonse will be starting against Boston English as Somerville boys basketball will be playing on the 23rd if you're watching this on tape delay. Timeout, Leo Burke. The reason why I remember that, well, I do remember that day for many reasons, but the main reason is we were driving from here to Westford Academy, and it was a very bad snowy week, and my plates were up on March 1st, and I did not put the sticker on the plate because it was covered with salt.
Yeah.
I get pulled over on 128, 95 to outsiders. And
Nobody calls it. No, okay, keep
officer comes to me and says, you know, you're pulled over. Oh, the Kuchabara sisters here. Former All-Stars in their own right, Vula and Maria.
Okay, so you pulled over on 128.
I get pulled over on 128, and the officer says, you know, you're expired. I said, I have the sticker right here. Joe Constantine, hiding in the back seat, says I should have put it on regardless. But he let me go with a warning. So that's how I remember it was March 1st.
You remember when you get a warning from a police officer when you get pulled
over?
over?
It was March 1st.
I mean, you know how many I get?
Oh, okay.
I can't remember every
I got a
time.
warning one time from an officer down in Newbury Street, and she could not understand why I was arguing the warning, because I told her, I said, I want you to admit that you were wrong and I was right.
You must be fun at parties.
I don't go to many parties. I'm usually at a game.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald, all the way up down the middle, looking for a bounce pass. He's traveling.
Oh, here we go. Pimentel getting the rebound, pushing up the court.
Johnson with a nice pass to Brooke, but she loses it out of bounds.
Good
Turnover
idea.
on Brooke.
Good idea. Just was a little bit too out of control. But here we go with Somerville playing full pressure D.
Braga comes right around the screen. 5 seconds, please.
Yes.
Good Lord.
I could have sang you a song in the time that took.
3 minutes to go, 52-31 lead for Somerville. Look for Evelyn for 3. Come on, shoot it. Johnson wants the 3. Up fake, baseline. Fitzgerald with another rebound. I'm running out of room. Travel!
Oh, there you
Evelyn
go.
with the
Good
tip.
hands, Evelyn.
Another travel. Awful dribbling by La Chica. Foul on Molina.
With 2 minutes and change left here in the game, I'd like seeing Somerville with the heart out there, you know, staying pesky on defense, ball hawking it.
Both teams in the double bonus. It's going to be a long 2 minutes here, but it still gives Somerville a chance to bring it back as we have subs galore coming in. Number 321, Isabella Sanchez. Arcing Rainbow is Lakeisha. Those are her first 2 points of the game. Into the game for the first time is number 21, Isabella Sanchez with the goggles.
Ooh, the Kareem look.
Yeah, more James Worthy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 15 in for Somerville. That's Emily O'Regan.
Yeah, her. This is her first action?
I believe so.
Oh, she was in.
Oh, was she?
In the
Okay.
first half, yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm just trying to catch up with you,
What's your first
Jeff.
game?
I'm trying to catch up with you, Jeff, man.
Sadly, I've been doing this for 20 years, so.
Oh.
O'Regan wants the jump shot, but Vieira will not take it either. Evelyn for 3.
There
Off
you
the glass.
go.
10
the
points
glass.
now for Evelyn, as there's still plenty of time. Up fake by number 3, Theo Rio. Lakeisha recovers well. And Fitzgerald still wants them to low block. I would give it to her too if O'Regan guarded you. Just about a 10-foot height differential.
Leo Burke calling out for the motion play here, trying to confuse the Somerville
Isabella
defenders.
knocking out of the paint. That should be 3 seconds. Rebound by Vieira. She'll go to the line for 2. Gabby should be a senior. Yep,
Yep.
a lot of seniors, which will get a lot of recognition as the year goes on.
6 seniors by my count, but that might be wrong. Again, not a math teacher.
Heavy Boston accent coming out on Leo Burke at this point.
Well, he's getting tired.
Number 4 is about to check into the game. That's Bria Forcier. 5 fouls is on Diodoro. Number 11, Gigi coming back into the game. Still have not seen Haley Farrell, number 20. Rob Farrell in the house. Historians of Lady Highlander basketball will remember Rob Farrell calling actually 2 games for Somerville Lady Highlanders in the playoffs in 2006. Rob, a guitarist, once wrote a full song that was to be performed on this floor. If you can tell me what the name of the song would be, Braden, I'll be very impressed. See if your social media can get down that.
Okay. Yeah, again, by the way, we're looking for your hashtags and your tweets if you just hashtag Highlanders.
Anybody can remember the name of the song Rob Farrell once wrote and he was going to perform at center court. Oh, it's a lane violation.
Remind me never to put you in Trivial Pursuit.
Inbound, Fitzgerald. Somerville. Brooke is behind the bench fixing her hair, so she could be, that's a double dribble. Gigi all the way will go for 2. No stopping her.
Those layups have been killing Somerville the entire game. They've been able to get out on the break and pretty much hit the hole.
Still no glove for Haley. Blocked! Fitzgerald. Gigi out on the break holds it up. Timeout to sub. Leo Burke takes his 3rd timeout, but that's only to sub. Into the game is Haley Farrell, number 20. Number 14, Emma Klein.
And number 44. Emma, I'm not going to try that one.
Yeah, even Leo Burke didn't attempt to give me the time for that one.
Yeah.
He calls her SWAT. What's your...
He calls her SWAT?
Paul Allen saying I called the timeout. What do you say? You only have 1 left, Paul. Don't take the timeout.
Yeah, take the freebie.
Yeah. Let Burke take the timeout.
He's got plenty to spare.
It's a full timeout. See, the thing about it, the confusion was Leo Burke called the timeout and gave the signal to sub. That's a lot of teams do that now. They just take the timeout to sub your players in.
Mm-hmm.
So he gives the signal to the official, which technically isn't an official signal. But he gives it to him, and then he takes a full timeout. So you can just confuse everybody.
I know I'm confused,
Yeah.
but that's not hard to do.
Well, you just wait to be sitting next to Todd Harmon because he'll confuse you by just saying hello. 1:26 to go into the game. Isabella with the catch. Nice play, run blocked by O'Regan. But they will call a foul on Emily O'Regan. Going to the line for her first 2 points of the season is Emma Klein. She has 2. Pulls everybody back again.
You know, I thought that was a pretty clean block. Let's take a look at it in the replay here.
That is clean. Well, she may have had her left arm on the body.
Might have got it after the ball, but, you know, that's a tough call.
Subbing
bang, bang.
Bag. Yeah, Sabatino coming in for Evelyn, so Evelyn finishes the game with 10 points. Very spirited team for Somerville, but they got their hands full coming up. They're going to have either the Fontbonne Ducks, Claire Murphy. You'll be very impressed with her coaching style. They should just name the trophy after Claire Murphy, who's won more Holiday Hoop Fests than anybody.
Wow.
She is the Fontbonne head coach.
They named the trophy after her.
They should. They haven't, but they should.
Oh.
Chiara with the recovery in the low block to O'Regan, up fake. Gets double teamed. Timeout, Paul Halloran.
Yeah. Decollapsing on her. She had no place to go with it.
His 5th and final timeout.
Smart call by the coach.
So if you guys check your schedules, you have Indira playing at St. Mike's. They will play other teams around this area. She is averaging 12.8 points per game. She's 8th in the league in free throws, 82.4%. Paul Halloran not taking full advantage of that timeout. Esther plays at UMass Boston. Take a look at her. And Melissa Baptista right around the corner at Tufts University. Currently listed at 6 feet sophomore. The team is 5-2. They play on the 29th against the University of New England. She had 12 points in 28 minutes and 12 rebounds. So a double-double for Melissa Baptista, who has 1,075 points. She had 10 points against Bridgewater State, and she has started 6 of 7 games. So that's your story. Sprinting out of the timeout.
Gotta say, that's a little unorthodox.
Well, you know, he does, that's his style. Sabatino brings it back up, top of the key. She looks to reset the offense. Chiara wants the ball under 10 seconds. Over to Vieira, down the middle, in the paint, bounce pass, out of bounds. Perfectly executed play. However, the defense forced the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, nobody there on the finish. Well defended.
And it's power dribbling by Emma Klein. Foul could be on Chiara. Hits the deck. There's O'Regan, cleans up in the paint. No 3 seconds called. Falls to the ground is number 44, Emma, who's known as SWAT by Joe Burke.
Let's just go our
Actually,
SWAT.
no, Leo Burke. Joe Burke used to work here.
Oh.
Do you ever know Joe Burke?
I did not know Joe Burke. I don't know anybody.
Been here.
Not long. Since like September.
That's all?
Yeah.
Where'd you come from?
The great
Vieira,
unknown.
top of the key.
Radio,
Over to Johnson.
actually.
Great fake.
I have the face for it.
Over to Sabatino. She shoots a jump shot. Rebound to Farrell. Farrell gets in the book. Actually, Farrell's appeared. She's appeared on a couple of broadcasts herself when she was a young buck.
Oh, good D.
Great D by Johnson. Recovery over to Sabatino. No, all the way is Johnson. Gets fouled by Isabella.
On D was Isabella Sanchez.
Johnson will go to the line for 2.
Fresh legs, you can do that.
2.3 left to go in this game. Somerville will fall to 0-2. Johnson at the line. 1 for 1.
Yeah, it was just too tall of an order with those that tall front court for Medford for the Lady Mustangs.
Capasso doing the scoreboard, standing up. Rebound to Farrell. 2 rebounds for Farrell.
That'll do her.
All right, I'm going to total these up there, Braden.
Okay, you do the math, because that's not what I'm known for. Got to say that it was a great effort by Somerville, but they just ran into just too tall of an order from the Lady Mustangs in Medford. You know, that's one of the reasons why they're the champs. And while you do the math, the teams exchange handshakes up at the half-court line. And, you have to build on the effort. You started off 2-18 last year. You finished up the year 2-18. Start off this year 0-2, but you still have plenty of time to turn it around. And as soon as they start putting together, some of those shots start dropping. They missed a lot of shots that just went in and out of the rim. Front end, a couple of them, back rimmed a few. That'll come as the season comes along. Nice effort. They played them tight, much closer than what the score showed. And, they took a lead into the first quarter. So it's something to build on for this young team. But it's also full of seniors as well. There's a lot of sophomores on the varsity squad as well. Pimento played great tonight. Johnson played great. Really liked what I saw out of Brooke, although she did fall into foul trouble. Tamika, when she was out there, was really banging down low. Really made some nice impression. But she was going up against those two very, very tall centers that they have from Medford. So, like we said, something to build on. Something from Love. Kiara played well when she came off the bench. Like to see her out there a little more often, a little quicker next time. But, I'm sure Coach O'Halloran's still working on his rotations.
So, going over the stats for Somerville, 2 points for Melanson, 2 points for Kiara, 3 for Pimentel, but that does not explain what she did. It's 7 rebounds.
Yeah.
What she did offensively, controlling the action off guard and point guard. 4 points for Kylie Johnson. Actually, no, 5. 5 points for Johnson. 6 points for Love. 7 points for Brooke. And leading the way, Evelyn Ayala with 10. The team was 10 for 23 from the line, so that's something you really need to work on. 8 rebounds for Tamika. 0 points, but those 8 rebounds, she really did a great job against the size of Medford. So Somerville falls to 0-2. Hoop Fest is coming up for Medford. They are now 1-0. 1 point for Lakeisha and 1 point for Emma Klein. Now, balanced scoring attack. 6 points for Eisner, 6 points, 12 rebounds. 6 points for McCarthy, 6 points for McCarthy and 8 rebounds. 6 points for Morin, 6 points for Arnold, and 14 for Braga, and leading the way, double-double, 16 and 14 rebounds for Destiny Fitzgerald. They were 19 for 30 from the line, and they are now 1-0 as they go into the holiday time, and Somerville goes into their Hoop Fest. Don't know the matchups yet, but for that, it is Hampshire Regional, Fontbonne Academy, and Dracut.
Wow.
Those are your matchups. Those are your teams. The matchup, I still don't know as of yet.
And I know next to nothing about any of those schools. It sounded like you made a couple of them up.
Now, the Highlander Hoop Fest, Somerville has won 2 in the careers in 03-04 season and 08-09. So Somerville has won 2. The majority of them have been won by Fontbonne. Todd has those records. He'll run them off as that occurs on the 28th.
So we have that to look forward to.
Yes. And this has been my pleasure.
Hey, you did a great job. Trust me, you carried me through this, and I've not navigated these waters before, and I feel like you did a very good job. Thank you for carrying me, my friend.
I feel you're going to be great. Pleasure seeing you again.
As always.
For those watching, thank you. Have a good evening. The 0-2 Highlanders will next time face in the Highlander Hoop Fest on the 27th of December. Good night.